afternoon, everybody. Sean Hood with Coldwell Banker Realty and the Home with Hood team here in Central Ohio. And today I want to talk about appraisals, what they are, when and why they are used, and how they play a role in today's real estate market for buyers and sellers. So first off, what is an appraisal? An appraisal is an unbiased professional opinion of a home's value. So in a real estate purchase contract, the appraisal is done to make sure that the contract price is appropriate based on the condition of the home's location, and the features of the home. So when and why do you use an appraisal? So an appraisal is done because most real estate transactions are financed to purchase. And in those cases, most of the time, a lender is going to require you to have an appraisal completed. The lender wants to make sure they're making a sound investment since they are lending you the money. The appraisal takes place in the contract after the home inspection. So you're going to contract to purchase, then you have your due diligence period, or you have your inspections completed. And if you decide to move forward, at that time we ask the lender to order the appraisal. The buyer's agent has very little contact with the appraiser at all, as does the listing agent. We really don't play a role in determining what the appraised value is. As I said at the outset, by definition, it's an unbiased price opinion on the home's value. Additionally, I should point out that the appraisal is an out-of-pocket expense for a buyer that's going to cost you, depending on what lender you use, anywhere from $400 to $600. So finally, I want to talk to you about how the appraisal plays a role in today's real estate market. Well, as you may or may not know, most homes are going into contract significantly over what the list price or the asking price is that you see online. And in most cases, the asking price is at or about around what the market value of the home is. An appraiser is using other recently sold comparable homes similar to the subject property to determine the appraised value of the home. In other words, the market value of those homes. So since the house is going into contract for $20,000, $30,000 or more over the asking price, oftentimes there is a shortfall between the agreed upon purchase price and the appraised value. This has created what we call in the market an appraisal gap situation, because the standard contract states that the buyer does not have to pay more for the house than it appraises for. But today, since we are lacking supply and there's high demand for homes, buyers are bringing appraisal gaps to make up the difference between the appraised value and the agreed upon purchase price if there is a shortfall. So I want to be very clear that you understand that an appraisal gap, if you so choose to offer one and have one in your offer, is over and above your down payment and your closing costs, which are your expenses to purchase up front. So you're going to have your closing costs, your down payment, anywhere from 3 to 5% on average, plus the appraisal gap if you have that. And I want to encourage you guys, if you're looking to buy, if you're currently in the market, to make sure that you are saving for an appraisal gap, because it is very, very important. Many buyers do have some money, at least, to put towards an appraisal gap. And oftentimes, it can be the difference in whether or not your offer is accepted. So this is kind of surface level discussion. I know it can be very confusing, and there's a lot of details to discuss here. So please feel free to reach out if you have questions. If you're planning to buy, we can put a strategy together to make sure that you are in your best position to buy a home when the time is right. So I hope this was helpful. Remember to reach out if you have any questions. And as always, remember to buy or sell your home with Hood.